Hello and welcome. Esteban here with another awesome video. Thank you so much for joining us. As you may have read from the title description, today we're going to be looking at direct-to-garment transfers, or DTF, on sort of outside-the-box printing applications. That's why this video is called DTF on What? Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, why don't you go ahead and hit the thumbs up. If you haven't already, tap that red subscribe button and ring that post notification bell so you're always the first to know whenever we have new awesome content. As we mentioned, today's going to be direct-to-garment transfers, or DTF, onto kind of other applications. We're going to be working with polyester fabric, we're going to go onto wallets. For today's video, we're going to be working with the Epson F2100. It's also paired today with our Cathari NeoRip software with DTF printing profile add-on. Once we have our transfers prepared, we're going to be applying our EcoFreen hot melting powder. This is Ecotech safety certified for not only the printer, but your customers as well. And this is what's going to be literally allowing us to skip that pre-treating step. And for the film, we're going to be using our premium quality direct-to-film or direct-to-garment transfer product from EcoFreen as well. Here I have a coated nylon windbreaker coach's jacket. Again, normally meant to wick away or avoid moisture and water. With a water-based ink, it's going to be an uphill battle at best to get a solid print. With our DTG transfers, or direct-to-film, it's never been easier. So we're going to go ahead and, using that same temperature of about 295 Fahrenheit, we're going to get a great print onto here and allow us to offer more products, save time and money. Now, what I'm going to be using so I can get nice even contact with my jacket is a pressing pillow. These are available individually or as a set at aaprintssupplyco.com. And what it's going to allow me to do is raise my transfer area so I can achieve even contact, but at the same time, allow things like stitches, buttons, zippers, and seams to sink into the soft pillow so that, again, we maintain nice, even contact. Place this here under my transfer area, get my direct-to-garment transfer, or DTF. And for positioning the pocket logo, I like to use a formula of the edge of the neck stitch and the edge of the arm stitch. Usually those coordinates will translate to a nice position visually as far as having a good pocket logo. Let's see how this comes out. Okay, there we go. All right, so we've got our garment in the heat press. We've positioned our transfer. I've got my pressing pillow. At that 295 Fahrenheit, we're going to be pressing this for between 15 to 20 seconds. Now, when using the pressing pillow, it's best not to compress the supply more than 50%. If we are squishing that pressing pillow more than 50%, it will lose its functionality very quickly. So that's a great indicator to see where we are pressure-wise. And for those watching at home, I'm using about a level 3, which is what I would say light medium pressure. Okay. Now, what's important to know about the DTG transfer, or direct-to-film process, this is going to be a cold peel. So in a production setting, I would set this off to the side, let it start to return back to normal room temperature, and then once it has, I can safely remove. Stay tuned, we're going to show you right now. So while we're waiting for the transfer to get back to normal room temperature so we can perform the cold peel, I wanted to take a look at kind of an outside-the-box application for the direct-to-garment transfer, or DTF process. We talked about how this will now be able to allow us transfer high-resolution images using our awesome direct-to-garment ink onto different fabric types. What about objects and items? Textile printing is now going to be another available option using your DTG printer, and it's all thanks to the direct-to-garment transfer, or DTF process. Now, while we were at break, I did get one of our sample wallets. I wanted to see how this smaller direct-to-garment transfer, or direct-to-film, is going to work applying onto this wallet. So we're going to be using the same principles and methods that you already saw in the windbreaker demonstration. I'm just going to place this here in the center, try and position this in a good location for my object here. Nice and centered. And again, guys, it's a super quick 15-second application. Something this size really wouldn't need any more time than that. So we're just going to go ahead and lock this down. And again, at the 15-second mark, we'll pop this open, let this guy start to cool off, and then we'll take a look at both of our final products. And that should be good. Awesome. We'll let this guy cool down and do our grand reveal. That was quick. Like I said, in a production setting, after you've applied your first direct-to-garment or DTF transfer, go ahead and set it to the side and continue working. Before you know it, after a couple pieces, that first item will likely be back at room temperature and we can perform the cold peel. Now, my instruction for doing this is never really up to the ceiling, but rather low and against the shirt itself in a smooth, continuous motion, like so. With good settings, it should come out with no resistance and leave us with a nice, lasting, beautiful final direct-to-garment transfer or DTF image. This is going to make a lot more products available that you can offer your existing customer base, aside from traditional t-shirts, pants, things like that. But I think it came out pretty good. The hand feel is really nice. Again, this is a material I would have previously not have been able to direct-to-garment transfer or print onto, but thanks to our new products from EcoFreen, and that's our DTF film and hot melting powder, we have a lot more options available. Now, let's take a look at the wallet. Now, because these are smaller prints and we're using an estimated 33% less ink, these are going to be low-cost, high-profit margin products that you can customize, personalize, and have great turnaround time with. My print was probably about a little over a minute, maybe a minute and a half. When we actually applied the powder, I would say maybe 30 seconds, another half minute to dry in the heat press, and it's a 15-second application. Super quick process once you get your orders of operation dialed in. Let's take a look at the wallet. This guy should be good to go. Now, if you are in a rush to cool down your products back to room temperature, smooth surfaces like metal, glass, porcelain, ceramic, those are usually going to be a little cooler to the touch than, say, a regular piece of surface or other items around you. Holding the warm transfer up to these surfaces will increase the speed at which it gets back to room temp. Let's see how this peels. Again, guys, low against your textile, never up to the ceiling. Let's take a look here. Wowzers. Look at this. We took the same graphic, shrunk it down, same methods, same practices, and now I have this awesome All-American Print Supply Laker wallet, and I think I'm going to keep this for myself. Now, for more information on any of these products or processes, make sure you head over to the website. It's aaprintsupplyco.com. We also have our loyalty rewards program. Right now, if you register online, log in, make your purchases as normal, you'll begin to accrue points back on every dollar spent, good towards future items on the website. And I already said this part, if you're watching this on YouTube right now, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, tap the red subscribe button, ring that post notification bell so you're never out of the loop for any of our awesome print-related content. Had a lot of fun today. Hope I gave you guys some awesome ideas, inspirations for other outside-the-box applications we can do with this direct-to-garment transfer or DTF process. With the right equipment, supplies, and instruction, the possibilities are endless. I want to thank everyone so much for joining us today on our DTF or direct-to-garment transfers onto what? My name is Estevan. We are All American Print Supply. We'll see you on the next one.